Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 43 review of the Soda Pop playlist. The playlist and the last video of it besides this will pop up at the end of this video. So we will be taking a look at this guy. This is Judge Wapner's root beer. And before we go any further, I would like to show that the glass is fogged as of this moment, but I'm not quite sure if it will be that way by the time we get to it. So, Judge Wapner, there's going to be younger viewers here who really don't know who that is, or maybe have heard of him and aren't really familiar, though, exactly who he is. Judge Wapner was an actual California judge. He ran in a couple circuits, but his big claim to fame is that he was the first TV judge on People's Court. So People's Court has had two runs. The original, which was Judge Wapner for 12 seasons. It ran from about 1981 to 1993. And then the second iteration, which I believe still has new episodes being produced today, which has had 3 judges more and another 25 seasons, maybe? 25 seasons, something like that. I think the total overall is 37 seasons. But Judge Wapner was the original, and as far as TV judges go, he was sort of there's a lot of other shows now, I believe. He was the original, the original deal, all right? So what you have here is somebody cashing in on that, basically, all right? So, you know, it's a little bit hokey. It's meant as sort of a tacky sales ploy, I guess you'd say. But it's done in a way that, you know what, that's sort of amusing. You know, it may actually work for the company. The company is Rocket Fizz, and we're going to go to the desk to look at this closer. And here we are. So, yeah, as you can see what I mean by the whole sort of sales ploy, hokey, somewhat tacky, but in a way amusing, so it might work. So you're looking at a 12-ounce brown glass bottle of root beer, all right? And I'm sure it's not going to be bad, but, you know, where they came up. Now, Judge Wapner has passed away. Okay, he passed away in 2017 at the age of 97. So I somewhat doubt this product predates his death, but someone in his family must have sold the rights to his likeness. So 12 fluid ounces is right there. They're using pure cane sugar. You have a bar label, a barcode label, and the nutritional facts, if you want to pause right there. Okay. There is no back sticker. There's just the one sticker. On the other side, or the other edge of it rather, you have the ingredients with the website rocketfizz.com. And then intellectual property of and bottled by Judge Wapner's real-life family member, Robert Powles, of the Rocket Fizz soda pop and candy shops. So evidently, as it turns out, and I did not know this because I just pulled this out of the freezer or refrigerator, Judge Wapner has what that's basically telling me is Judge Wapner has a relative that actually works at Rocket Fizz. So I guess his likeness didn't come as pricey as I would have guessed. So on the top, you have the Rocket Fizz bottle cap. I have seen other products by Rocket Fizz, and they usually have this cap, this exact cap. And that is about it. We will get this open and see what's going on. All right. And we're back topside. Okay, so This product was sourced by and sent to me by Tony Snacks. All right. So if you haven't checked out his channel, I will actually not be putting up the last video of this playlist. I will put up this playlist, the Soda Pop playlist, and I will put up a link to his channel. I'd like to see him stick around. I've known him for a little bit now. He is a user of tobacco products that we all have in common. Although he is not choosing not to do tobacco reviews at the moment, I hope that may change in the future. He is having issues, though, because of not doing them, where his subs are going up at a much slower rate. It's just, it's the nature of the products he reviews compared to how I started out. All right. Not that I was moving real quick at the beginning, but it picked up momentum, and I feel like people here and myself could maybe help him out more, and that's why I keep bringing him up. Anyway, he was kind enough to send this to me, so we'll check it out. Hopefully this is a twist off. It is. Oh my god, the little outturns of the cap though are like sharp. Like outturned. Why is this not coming off? Why am I just spinning wheels here? Seriously, Rocket Fizz? Really? We're really doing this, huh? Okay, so we have a cap that is not twist off, but is twisting. Oh, please tell me it. Yes, I do. Okay, so Tony has a snazzy device that does not bend the cap. It's a bottle cap remover. Whereas this is a bottle cap / can remover that does not yeah, it's not a twist off, damn. All right, Judge Wapner. Glass has lost the fog, but hey. Okay, that's I'm liking what I'm seeing. There is a little bit of a head there. Most root beer anymore really doesn't, unless they're actually promoting the idea that it does. But it is actually holding. I didn't do a hard pour, so there's not much of it. Pretty strong root beer smell, and the stuff is really, really dark. Like, really dark. Okay. Okay, Rocket Fizz. Cheers. That's actually pretty good. I mean, I didn't expect it to be bad, but that's actually pretty good stuff. I didn't expect it to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be like standout. And you know what? I don't know if it is. In a way, it's not standout because it is just a regular root beer. They're not going in any crazy direction with it. But it's a pretty darn good root beer. The flavor's strong. There's a creamy aspect to it. The carbonation is there, but it's not like out of control by any means. It's good enough where I question as to why they felt the need to invoke a TV personality from the 1980s. And you know what? Maybe that's not what the family member was intending. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be. No. He most like, yeah. It's definitely a sales ploy. It can't not be. Nobody in their right mind, a relative, could be like, we'll put him on there as to honor him. We're gonna put him on a root beer bottle. Like, you know what I mean? So I guess it's a little bit of a tacky sales deal, but the product in the bottle doesn't really need it. I mean, this could be sold if you had the time and the willingness and I guess the money to do it. This could be sold without using any, cult-like status TV personality from decades ago. Pretty sweet, but I was expecting that as soon as I saw cane sugar. No caffeine, obviously. It's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. I'm sort of... Rocket Fizz makes some quality stuff. I'm not overly familiar with the company, but they make some quality stuff. But when they start doing stuff like that, you know, I start wondering, okay, this is going to be pretty plain Jane, and it's not bad or great or type deal. This is actually pretty good stuff, and if you see this, I would give it a try. It's pretty good. I'm sort of surprised. It's not anything special. It's just root beer. But they did a really good job of it. And, you know, I don't see why they needed to do that to sell it. But, you know, I'm not a high-paid marketing exec either, so what do I know? Anyway, this has been my review of Judge Wapner Root Beer. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. Do take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching, and as always, God bless.